Today on Let There Fly, we do the four-wheel drive locking front diff mod in the girlfriend's quad. Alright guys, so a little backstory on this quad. We got it for $100 off a family friend. Needed a lot of work. It was sitting for about 7 years. It's a 1999 Arctic Cat 300 4x4. Pretty good little quad, not too bad. But here she is. Not too bad, it's my girlfriend's quad. Put some bigger tires in the back and in the front. I made sure to keep the 1 inch difference because of how these things are geared. So I got 26s in the back, 25s up front. Did new shocks from a different quad actually, which we got 1.5 inch lift out of it too. Gave us a little extra room for the tires. And then when we first got the thing, the fuel system was a mess. So I had to go through that and completely disassemble the whole thing. Had to clear all the locker out of the tank, out of the carburetors, new fuel lines. We actually carry extra fuel filters for this thing because it still plugs up fuel filters sometimes. So we also had to get the seat redone. We actually did just get that done pretty recently, so looks pretty good. It's nice and soft now too, which is awesome. But this thing's not in bad shape for sitting after 6-7 years. But what we're doing today is we're gonna make it to display this thing as a little mudding beast, hopefully. Well, it doesn't have mud tires on it obviously, but hopefully we'll make it a little bit better by locking that front diff. So apparently there's a mod you can do to this thing to make it display the front diff locks. So we're gonna attempt that right now. Alright guys, so apparently what the mod is you take this clip out here. This is the shaft that puts the quad and four-wheel drive. There's a little lever on the right hand fender over there. But we take this guy off, and this is a splined, basically a spline shaft that comes out of the front diff here. But basically what you do is you just take this guy out, we move this down a tooth or two, and then apparently makes it a front wheel locking diff. It should have 3 positions: 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and then 4-wheel drive locked. So we're going to attempt to see how that goes right now. So let's start by taking this all apart here, getting this guy off, and then seeing what else we got to do. Alright guys, so it started pouring out on me. So had to move underneath our little tarped garage here next to the boat. It's a little tight. But got the linkage off here. And supposedly what you're supposed to have to do is you push the lever like it's all the way in 2-wheel drive, and you reposition the lever here, which is the 4-wheel drive lever, so that basically you have 3 clicks. That'll be 2-wheel drive, which I think is like right here, 4-wheel drive, and then 3rd click will be lock diff. So we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so I apologize about the poor lighting, but there is our lever, or sorry, not the lever, but the cable that comes down. Right now it's in 2-wheel drive mode. If I push it all the way down, 4-wheel drive. So as you can see, there is this guy right here. Believe it or not, that's not part of the cable. If you watch, there we go. This is actually the cable. This is like a sleeve that it rides in. So what we're supposedly going to do is this little cover here, we're going to slip that down like that. We're going to take my pipe cutter, I'm going to go get that off my work truck, cut about 1 inch off here. That'll expose this a little bit, and we just got to figure out how to get that guy off without having to undo all this. And then basically we put it into, we pulled this back, put this like it's in 2-wheel drive mode again, but it'll be up here now. We reposition the lever here that's on the diff so that it's up higher. And what I'll do is make it this way there's more range for the lever to move. And apparently, like that's 4-wheel drive, up is 2-wheel drive right now. Apparently there's another click down technically, so where this is at right now, it'll be 4-wheel drive with the front diff lock. So let me go over to my van and grab my pipe cutter. Let's get this guy right here all cut, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, so I got my pipe cutter here. Hopefully it'll fit. Oops, I'm moving the camera on this here. Kind of doing this way you guys can see everything I'm doing, so you can do it to your quad too if you have this same quad. If you have a survivor like mine. we're gonna go about an inch up here. Let's see if that's an inch. I can't really see with the camera there. Let's see, about an inch. That looks damn near an inch to me. Alright, let's tighten this guy down. Get it off. Alright, so now that's off. That looks like I did that perfectly because that's the end of the cable right there. Pretty good. Alright. So, now I have to go into the other garage. I'm gonna have to get the generator out here because I'm working out in the rain. And a little cutting tool. We're gonna try to cut the little sleeve off here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. But the little sleeve we just kind of cut down right here. Gotta cut that back. And then just have to reposition the lever here and we'll have full drive locking hopefully. Alright guys, so I apologize about the noise, but I had no choice with the generator here, so I'm gonna time lapse this, but at least I'm just gonna take my Dremel cutting bit here, cut this guy right down, and hopefully be able to get it off here. So I managed to like surgically remove that little 1-inch piece. I started with the Dremel bit, but that wasn't working, so I went straight to death wheel. Managed to do that, and it worked. So got it off there. I only nicked it a tiny bit right there, barely, because they said try not to damage the cable. So I don't think we did any damage at all. Now we're gonna pull this all the way in. It's gonna make the cable a little bit longer. And then see what happens here. Alright guys, so I managed to get the lever off here. So now I put it back on. It's 2 teeth I ended up going on the thing. Sorry, the GoPro's blocking the light, but moved 2 teeth up on the splines there. So now we have 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and 4-wheel drive lock. Hopefully, we're gonna find out here very shortly. Only thing I gotta do, cable reaches and everything fine, but it's gonna the adjuster up here. I'm just gonna move it up ever so slightly, so this way I get a little extra travel for 2-wheel drive. Since that's where it's gonna live, I don't want it to be between like 2-wheel and 4-wheel, because right now it goes, but it's like kind of right here. It's not fully up. So you'll grab some wrenches, adjust that, and then put it all back together and take it for a ride. All right, guys. So got the linkage all hooked up. I adjusted the set nuts here a little bit just to make the linkage a little bit better. And then now, lever over here. So now it's in 4 lock right now. Pulled out once. That's just regular 4, and then all the way out is 2-wheel drive. Now the only thing I see that I'm going to try to do that I don't like is, as you can see, the handle's pulled out a little bit too far. So I'm going to see if I can't make like I'll maybe remove this nut here or something like that, readjust the linkage, and then makes this way. It just sits right here. It's just because I don't want it kind of dangling like that when you're riding, obviously. So, but first let's go see if it works. Alright guys, so got the quad out back here. I have a little muddy hill. Perfect day to do it. It's pouring out. Actually, this is the moment when it's a little light rain, but got the mod done on the quad. So we got 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and 4-wheel lock. I know it's working already for the most part because I left it in 4 lock when I set off and couldn't hardly steer, and I know that's how it is on my quad too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purposely get stuck on this hill and see if I can't get the video showing you how it works and everything. So let's see if we can get this.
Alright guys, so that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Hope it helps you guys out if you have one of these old quads. Makes it a little bit more usable in the mud and up some tough hills and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll help my girlfriend out a little bit with her quad. So we'll find out. See some future videos and see what happens.
Reverse it a little bit. I didn't know you were gonna try it, but hey. What you wanna do, baby? Stand up and rock the quad. But while you're giving gas. There you go, keep it.